Hi, I'm Terrinique Show, founder of the best-selling naturally curly hair care brand Curly Bell and host of the Terrinique Show, a show where we talk about hair, a woman's crowning glory. I'm so happy that you've allowed us to be a part of your hair care journey, and I hope that you enjoy the show. And welcome to another episode of the Terrinique Show. I am so happy that you guys have decided to join us for yet another episode. Please like, follow, share, and subscribe. We are the Terrinique Show on YouTube, Apple and Spotify podcasts, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. The Terrinique Show everywhere. On this episode of the Terrinique Show, we're going to talk about 6 things that you should never put in your hair. I know sometimes it can be like a no-brainer, like why are people using this stuff in their hair? It's only gonna cause damage. But we've come up with so many different remedies, home remedies. I mean, as human beings, we are so creative. And there are just things that have been passed down through generations that we would have been using on our hair that we should not use on our hair. Now that we have new knowledge to know that certain things are damaging. Number 1 of the 6 things you shouldn't put on your hair, glue. So glue should be a no-brainer. I know that, in the beauty industry, glue is used to put on lashes. It is also used to glue in wigs or weaves or lace fronts or what have you. But glue should not be put on the hair. I don't care, you can use oil or whatever to take it off or a good glue remover. I don't think that glue should be used on the hair because the very nature of glue is something that is sticky and it's supposed to be adhesive and stay. So it doesn't matter how good the remover is that you're using to take off the glue. Some of the hair is gonna be caught in, the wig or the weave or the lace front when you're taking it off. Some of your hair is gonna be caught in the glue. So just as a rule of thumb, never use glue. I am particularly afraid of using glue on my lashes. I really, really like my lashes. I don't want them to fall off. So just my mind, how it works, I'm like, I'm not using glue. Glue is supposed to stick and it's supposed to be an adhesive. It's just a bad combination. What happens is it can actually pull the hair from the root, so from the follicle, and that causes all kind of damage. For example, your hair might not grow back, which is traction alopecia. Stuff like this can be avoided. And if your hair does grow back, it messes up the normal growth cycle of the hair, and the hair grows back weird and jagged and not like the rest of your hair texture. So avoid putting glue in your hair, period. Number 2, products that contain mineral oil or petroleum. We know that, mineral oil has been used in the black hair community for a very long time. It is the main ingredient in a lot of the grease that we use to grease our scalp or just to grease our hair. Sure, it makes the hair look shiny and more manageable. It is also used when we, do braids, and it just looks good. But the effects of mineral oil is that even a good shampoo will have a tough time taking the mineral oil off of the hair. And what happens is it coats the strands and it coats the skin on the scalp, and this will cause water, moisture not to penetrate the strands, and then essentially your hair becomes dry, brittle, and break. So you want to avoid products that contain mineral oil. Just look on the ingredient statement. It will probably say mineral oil as the first ingredient. Avoid those type of products. It's not good for the hair. It does not allow the hair and the scalp to breathe and absorb moisture for healthy hair growth. Number 3, hydrogen peroxide. Yes, people have used this in the past. Women have used this in the past to lighten their hair if they didn't have time to go to the salon to get highlights. This is very damaging and it corrodes the hair strands. Yes, it will lighten the hair strand, but what it actually does is it breaks up the melanin in the hair and it corrodes the hair strand. So you're gonna be left with dry, brittle, breaking hair if you use hydrogen peroxide to lighten your hair. My advice to you, go to a stylist that is professional and knows what they're doing. Do not do any kind of lightening hair, remedies at home. It will just cause irreversible damage to your hair. Number 4, lemon juice. Lemon juice is also one of the natural remedies that, women have used over the years to lighten their hair. The thing is, you would put the lemon juice on the hair and you would go into the sun, and the sun and the lemon juice interacting will lighten the hair and cause it to, have that nice highlighted, beachy kind of look. Well, what happens is the lemon juice is so concentrated that it will cause the cuticles to contract, which causes breakage, damage, and just split ends. So you want to stay away from putting lemon juice or any type of lemony product on the hair that is super acidic, right? So don't put lemon juice in the hair, guys. And number 5, essential oils. So there's everyone's trying to be natural and use natural remedies, and there's so much hype around essential oils. While essential oils are very good for hair health, you have to dilute them. If you use essential oils in their raw form and you put them on the hair or the scalp, it will cause irritation and sometimes burning. So you need to dilute them with a carrier oil. A good carrier oil would be coconut oil, and then you put a few drops of your essential oils, rosemary, peppermint, lavender, into the coconut oil, and then you can apply it directly to the hair or the scalp. You do not want to apply undiluted essential oils to the hair or the scalp. This will cause scalp irritation and all types of problems. So make sure you're diluting your essential oils, guys. And number 6, baking soda. Some people who have experienced, they have really oily hair and really oily scalp. Baking soda is a good remedy for them when they are trying to get rid of all this excess oil and dirt. But baking soda can be very drying on the hair. It can cause the hair to be brittle and break. So a good rule of thumb is to avoid these home remedies with baking soda. Just get yourself a nice moisturizing shampoo and conditioner. Or if you have excessively oily hair, then you want to switch out your moisturizing shampoo with a clarifying shampoo here and there. But do not apply baking soda directly to the hair and the scalp. It will cause breakage and irritation. So let's go over it again. 6 things you should avoid putting on your hair. Number 1, glue. Just don't do it. No matter the circumstance, just don't do it. Glue is not a good thing to put on the hair because glue is an adhesive and you're gonna lose some hair strands when you're taking it out. Number 2, mineral oil or petroleum. Even a good shampoo cannot rinse this out of your hair. So just avoid mineral oil or petroleum in your products because it will cause irritation and buildup on the hair strands. 3, hydrogen peroxide. If you want to get highlights and you don't have the money to go and get highlights, just stay away from the hydrogen peroxide. Wait until you have time to see a professional and get your professional highlights. Hydrogen peroxide actually is a cleansing agent and it corrodes the hair strand and it will cause it to break and become brittle and dry. So just stay away from it. Number 4, lemon juice. Lemon juice is also a home remedy that's been used. When you put lemon juice on the hair and then you go into the sun, your hair lightens. Lemon juice can cause the cuticles to contract, and it's not a good recipe when your cuticles contract because your hair becomes dry, brittle, and break. Number 5, essential oils. Essential oils are great for the hair and for the scalp, but not in an undiluted form. You want to dilute your essential oils, so with a carrier oil like coconut oil, and then you put a few drops of your essential oils in it, rosemary, lavender, and you're good to go. But please dilute all essential oils. And number 6, baking soda. A lot of people with oily hair swear by baking soda, but this only causes scalp irritation and dryness. just get yourself a good shampoo and avoid using home remedies like baking soda on the hair and scalp because it will cause irritation and breakage. I hope that this information was helpful to you, and if it was, please give us a thumbs up on YouTube. Please like, share, and subscribe. We are the Terrinique Show on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Apple, and Spotify podcasts. Have a great day.